The adventure begins as you step into the cool depths of the caves, navigating corridors that are dotted with dramatic stalactites and stalagmites. Visitors will find Grotto Lake at the heart of this underground world, a hidden lake that adds a touch of magic to the experience. The Green Grotto Caves are also home to a variety of bat species, adding to the mystique and making each tour feel like an exploration of the unknown. Usain Bolt is more than an athlete, he's a national hero and a global icon. Known as the fastest man in the world, Bolt's record-breaking speed in the 100 and 200 meters has earned him not only 8 Olympic gold medals, but also a place in the hearts of millions worldwide. His electric performances on the track, combined with his signature lightning bolt pose, have made him a symbol of Jamaican excellence and charisma. Bolt's legacy runs deep in Jamaican culture, sparking a wave of pride and inspiring countless young athletes. His journey has shed light on Jamaica's rich tradition in sprinting, often dubbed the Sprint Factory for producing world-class athletes. But Bolt's influence goes far beyond sports. His success has brought international attention to Jamaican athletics, showcasing the hard work and talent that thrive on this island. Off the track, Bolt has shown just as much heart through the Usain Bolt Foundation. He has given back to his community, focusing on education, health and sports development for Jamaican youth. His ventures into business, including a restaurant and other entrepreneurial efforts, reflect his dynamic personality and ambition, enriching Jamaican culture and the economy alike. Bolt's impact has even touched Jamaican music, fashion, and popular culture. Known for his love of reggae and dancehall, he embodies the vibrant spirit of Jamaica, blending athleticism with the island's laid-back charm. Nestled in the hills of Ocho Rios lies one of Jamaica's best-kept secrets, the Blue Hole, also known as the Irie Blue Hole. This natural swimming hole is a hidden gem, where cascading waterfalls pour into crystal-clear turquoise pools, creating a true paradise, perfect for adventure and relaxation alike. The Blue Hole isn't just a place to swim, it's a full experience for those drawn to Jamaica's untouched beauty. The water here is exceptionally clear, and for the thrill-seekers among us, there are ledges of various heights from which you can jump into the refreshing pools below. What makes the Blue Hole special is its setting. Local guides often accompany visitors, not only ensuring safety but also sharing fascinating insights into the area's history and local folklore. You'll find smaller cascades and tranquil pools throughout the site, making it easy to find a quiet corner to enjoy the natural beauty on your own terms. The Blue Hole has maintained its charm by remaining less commercialized than many other attractions, allowing visitors to experience Jamaica in its pure natural form. It's popular among both locals and travelers, known for its welcoming atmosphere and pristine environment that appeals to nature lovers and thrill-seekers alike. In Kingston, Jamaica's capital, stands a place that every music lover, culture enthusiast and traveler with a curiosity for Jamaican heritage should visit, the Bob Marley Museum. This museum isn't just a building, it's a living tribute to one of Jamaica's greatest cultural icons and the global face of reggae, Bob Marley. Housed in Marley's former home and recording studio where he lived from 1975 until his passing in 1981, the museum invites visitors into the spaces where Marley crafted some of his most legendary songs. As you walk through his bedroom recording studio and personal spaces, you can almost feel the pulse of creativity that once filled these walls. Each room holds personal memorabilia, from his favorite guitar to intimate family photos that tell the story of Marley, not just as an icon, but as a man devoted to his music and his message. The museum offers more than just a look at his personal belongings. There's a theater that screens documentaries delving into Marley's life and legacy, from his modest beginnings in rural Jamaica to his rise as a global voice for peace and unity. Guided tours offer deep insights into Marley's journey, the obstacles he overcame, and the passion that fueled his mission to bring people together through music. Marley's Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and other rare artifacts stand proudly on display, reminding visitors of his profound influence on the world. A visit to the museum isn't complete without a stop at the cafe and gift shop, where you can sample local flavors and pick up Marley-themed memorabilia, from music to merchandise that carries his message of love and resilience. If there's one place in Jamaica that combines its natural beauty with adventure, it's Dunn's River Falls, located just outside of Ocho Rios. This terraced waterfall is among the island's most iconic natural attractions, The falls cascade down over 600 feet in a series of limestone steps, creating an unforgettable sight and one of the most unique climbing experiences in the Caribbean. Visitors from around the world flock to climb Dunn's River Falls, linking hands in human chains guided by local experts as you make your way up. Navigating the slippery rocks, you're surrounded by lush tropical vegetation that frames the falls, offering breathtaking views at every step. The climb is challenging enough to feel adventurous, yet suitable for most fitness levels, with rest points along the way where you can pause to take in the stunning surroundings. But Dunn's River Falls is more than a natural wonder. It's a part of Jamaica's history. The site is believed to be where the Battle of Ocho Rios took place in 1657, a pivotal fight between the Spanish and English for control of Jamaica. The falls themselves are a geological marvel, merging with the Caribbean Sea in a rare natural phenomenon where freshwater meets saltwater at the beach. The area around Dunn's River Falls is well maintained, with amenities including changing rooms, shops and restaurants to make your visit comfortable and enjoyable. Thousands of locals and tourists visit each year, drawn by the mix of exhilaration, beauty and history. The Rastafarian movement began in Jamaica in the 1930s, emerging as a cultural and spiritual force that has influenced both Jamaican society and people globally. Centered around religious beliefs, Rastafarianism reveres Emperor Haile Selassie I of Ethiopia, emphasizing a return to African heritage and rejecting Western materialism, which they call Babylon. The movement's global reach is most evident through reggae music, particularly Bob Marley's work, which spread Rastafarian messages of unity, justice, and peace. Marley's songs carried these ideals far beyond Jamaica, linking them inseparably with the Rastafarian call for equality and change. Rastafarians embrace a natural lifestyle, focusing on whole foods and avoiding processed items. Their distinctive dreadlocks represent the Lion of Judah, a biblical symbol reflecting their spiritual commitment. They also use ganja or marijuana in spiritual rituals, believing it enhances their connection to the... So what's the formula for winning hearts in Jamaica? How does a man here win the hearts of 15 different girlfriends, each devoted and delighted with the way he treats his partner? In Jamaica, what many Jamaican women value most in a partner goes beyond a paycheck or job title. In fact, for many, a man's income isn't even a top priority. Instead, qualities like kindness, respect, and a willingness to share household responsibilities hold more weight. Picture this. One Jamaican woman shared, "The perfect man is one who helps around the house, cooks, cleans, and loves and respects me deeply." For those who can handle domestic chores, you're already a step ahead in Jamaica. But why does this dynamic differ so much from other countries? Jamaican women on average are highly educated, career-driven, and economically successful, often surpassing their male counterparts. According to recent statistics, women in Jamaica are approximately 20% more economically successful than men. They lead in higher education levels, which empowers them to excel in many industries, achieving financial independence that allows them to prioritize other values in relationships. Jamaican men, on the other hand, are often more relaxed about career pressures, embracing a lifestyle where the traditional idea of a provider is flexible. Many Jamaican men find contentment in supporting their partners emotionally and domestically, rather than financially. This cultural shift means that men are perfectly comfortable letting their girlfriends or wives take the financial reins while they enjoy a laid-back lifestyle. Let's unwind with Jamaican beverages. Jamaican rum and Blue Mountain coffee aren't just drinks. They're experiences that embody the island's essence and history, transporting you to its tropical heart with each sip. Known to many as the nectar of the gods, Jamaican rum is crafted from sugarcane, which thrives in Jamaica's warm, humid climate. The process begins by harvesting the cane and crushing it to extract a sweet juice, which is then boiled down to create molasses. From there, fermentation and distillation transform the molasses, and aging in oak barrels brings depth and character to every batch. With every sip, Jamaican rum dances across the palate, rich with hints of tropical fruit, warm spices, and a touch of molasses sweetness. The smooth, lingering finish invites you to savor it, almost like a warm island breeze. Equally iconic is Jamaica's Blue Mountain coffee, grown high in the misty peaks of the Blue Mountains. This coffee benefits from a unique microclimate, volcanic soil, and careful cultivation, yielding beans that are globally prized for their smoothness and subtle complexity. Each cherry is handpicked to ensure the highest quality, then meticulously processed and roasted to release its delicate flavors. Taking a sip of Blue Mountain coffee is like embarking on a flavor journey. The medium body has a bright acidity and mild sweetness with notes of nuts, cocoa, and a hint of floral undertones. Together, Jamaican rum and Blue Mountain coffee, each sip carries with it the sunshine, rhythm, and resilience of Jamaica, almost like a warm Caribbean hug. The next time you find yourself with a glass of Jamaican rum or a cup of Blue Mountain coffee, close your eyes and let these flavors take you straight to the heart of Jamaica's tropical paradise. Let us know your thoughts. Which would you love to try first? Jamaica's rich rum or the legendary Blue Mountain coffee? When many think of Jamaica, ganja, or marijuana often comes to mind, yet the island's relationship with it is complex and deeply rooted in both culture and recent legal changes. Although ganja was illegal for most of the 20th century, with strict penalties for possession, Jamaica's stance began to shift in 2015. That year, the government decriminalized small amounts of ganja, up to 2 ounces, and established a licensing authority to regulate its use for medical and therapeutic purposes. This legal shift has given rise to a new industry, ganja tourism. Today, visitors can explore ganja farms, participate in wellness retreats infused with medicine, and even join guided ganja tours for an immersive experience. Rastafarian communities who have long used ganja as a sacred herb in their spiritual practices can now legally incorporate it into their religious ceremonies, adding another authentic dimension to the ganja tourism experience. While ganja tourism offers economic opportunities, there are concerns among locals that it may lead to the commercialization of Rastafarian culture and Jamaica's traditional practices. I worry that outsiders may exploit these cultural elements, transforming them into mere tourist attractions, one local said. Jamaica's natural landscapes hold a touch of the wild, and nowhere is this more evident than in its crocodile habitats. The island is home to the American crocodile, primarily found in the wetlands and along the coasts, particularly around the Black River. The Black River, one of Jamaica's longest rivers, offers visitors the unique chance to witness these creatures in their natural environment. Boat tours allow you to glide through mangrove-lined waterways where the crocodiles make their presence known, bringing an element of excitement and mystery to the island's natural beauty. Though they may seem intimidating, Jamaican crocodiles are generally shy and prefer to avoid human interaction. Still, caution and respect are essential when observing them in their habitat. These crocodiles play a vital role in the ecosystem, balancing fish populations and contributing to the health of Jamaica's wetlands. As top predators, they are key to maintaining the delicate ecological balance, ensuring the survival of diverse plant and animal species that depend on these wetlands. Efforts to conserve these crocodiles are ongoing, with local authorities and conservation groups monitoring and protecting their habitats, working to prevent threats from development and pollution. It's the heartbeat of a culture, and in Jamaica, patois, or poi, is exactly that, a lively Creole language. Jamaican patois has roots that reach into English, African languages, and even other influences, making it a true reflection of Jamaica's rich history and cultural fusion. Unlike standard English, Jamaican patois has its own grammar and vocabulary. For instance, a common phrase you'll hear is "mi de ya," meaning "I am here," or the familiar greeting "wagwan," which translates to "what's going on." Through literature, music, and everyday life, Jamaicans celebrate patois as a symbol of pride and cultural expression. In reggae and dancehall music, patois captures the raw emotion, storytelling, and social commentary that have made Jamaican music renowned globally. The Green Grotto Caves on the north coast are a must-visit. These limestone caves, wrapped in green algae that give them their unique color and name, have witnessed centuries of Jamaican history. The history of the Green Grotto Caves stretches back to Jamaica's indigenous Taino people, who were the first to use these caves. Over time, they became hideaways for escaped slaves and smugglers, and during the English invasion in the 17th century, the Spanish used the caves as a final refuge. This storied past gives the caves a layered mystery, as if every corner has a tale to tell. Even Hollywood found the caves irresistible. Their haunting beauty was featured in the James Bond film. Camouflage clothing is often popular in other countries for its practicality and style. Many visitors might unknowingly bring these items with them. However, Jamaican authorities strictly enforce this rule, and tourists unfamiliar with it may find themselves in an uncomfortable situation. Local stores respect the restriction, generally refusing to sell anything with a camouflage pattern to ensure compliance. This rule extends beyond clothing to include accessories like hats and bags. The policy's origins stem from efforts to combat illegal activities and maintain public safety, where impersonating military personnel carries serious legal repercussions. By respecting this restriction, visitors contribute to Jamaica's public order and show respect for the island's laws and customs. Understanding and following this rule is essential for a smooth travel experience. By simply avoiding camouflage, you ensure your time in Jamaica is hassle-free and focused on enjoying the island's natural beauty, vibrant culture, and welcoming atmosphere. One of Jamaica's most captivating and surreal sights is the luminous lagoon in Falmouth. This magical lagoon is famous for its bioluminescent glow, a natural phenomenon created by millions of tiny organisms called dinoflagellates. When disturbed by movement, these microscopic creatures emit a radiant blue-green light, transforming the water into a shimmering spectacle, especially on moonless nights. Due to the high concentration of dinoflagellates, the luminous lagoon is considered one of the best places in the world to experience bioluminescence. As boats glide through the water, every ripple and splash ignites the lagoon in glowing blue, creating an almost otherworldly effect. For the adventurous, there's even an opportunity to swim in the glowing waters, feeling as though you're floating through a sea of stars. The best time to experience the lagoon is after sunset, when the darkness amplifies the glow. This setting draws nature enthusiasts and photographers from around the world eager to capture the lagoon's ethereal beauty. Despite its popularity, the luminous lagoon remains largely untouched, offering visitors a unique chance to connect with the wonders of the natural world in a serene and relatively unspoiled environment. Once known as one of the most infamous cities on Earth, Port Royal holds a fascinating and tumultuous place in Jamaica's history. Perched at the mouth of Kingston Harbor, Port Royal was a bustling center of trade and maritime activity in the 17th century. Known for its spirit of freedom, wealth, and unique lifestyle, in its heyday, the city was filled with pirates and fortune seekers, drawn by the lure of riches and the opportunity to live by their own rules. With its strategic location in the Caribbean, Port Royal became a vital port for commerce, attracting merchants and adventurers alike. However, Port Royal's golden age came to an end in 1692 when a powerful earthquake rocked the city, causing much of it to sink into the sea. Today, Port Royal is one of the Caribbean's most intriguing archaeological sites. Excavations continue to uncover artifacts from the city's vibrant past, offering a rare glimpse into 17th century life in the Caribbean. Guided tours take visitors through the remnants of this sunken city, including the Giddy House, a structure that tilts sharply from the earthquake's impact, giving visitors a dizzying, almost surreal experience. In the mountains and dense forests of Jamaica, a resilient legacy thrives in the maroon communities, known for their ability to resist British control. These communities established unique independent cities that celebrate freedom, cultural pride, and self-governance. The Maroons are fascinating not only for their history, but for their distinct cultural heritage, which includes their own language, chromanti, and vibrant spiritual practices rooted in African traditions. One of the most captivating aspects of Maroon culture is kumina, a ceremonial practice involving drumming, dancing, and singing to connect with ancestors. The rhythms of kumina resonate deeply, preserving a connection to the past that is still very much alive today. For travelers eager to experience this rich cultural legacy, places like Accompong Town offer a first-hand glimpse into Maroon life. Here, visitors can witness the influence of Maroon leaders, known as colonels, who continue to play an important role in their communities. The Maroons maintain semi-autonomous status, reflecting their enduring spirit of independence and the respect they command within Jamaican society. Each year on January 6th, Accompong Town comes alive with an annual celebration marking the signing of the 1739 peace treaty with the British, a historic agreement that granted the Maroons autonomy. This vibrant festival draws visitors from all over eager to join in the drumming, dancing, and storytelling that honor Maroon resilience and freedom. The event is a powerful reminder of the Maroon journey, a story of survival, defiance, and cultural preservation against overwhelming odds. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you for more with us on this great journey. Leave your thoughts in the comments and like to help us. Remember to subscribe for more. See you soon. A place where a man captures the hearts of 15 different girlfriends, each devoted and willing to have fun with him at any time. So, what's the secret formula for winning a woman's heart? Welcome to Jamaica, a land of hidden truths. Imagine stepping into a world where crocodiles rule the rivers, the night glows in a magical lagoon, and reggae is not just a genre of music but the heartbeat of the country. One thing that cannot be overlooked is the nectar of the gods. Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of Jamaica, a place where every corner holds a story waiting to be told, the enchanting land of wood and water. Jamaica is the third largest island in the Caribbean. This poetic title was bestowed upon the island by its first inhabitants, the Arawak, also known as the Tainos. These seafaring people cherished the island's lush forests and shimmering waterways, naming it Zaka, which translates to land of wood and water. Nestled in the azure waters of the Caribbean Sea, Jamaica is a jewel brighter than most, covering 10,991 square kilometers, making it one of the largest islands in the region. Picture yourself stepping onto its warm sands, surrounded by emerald mountains and winding rivers, a land once inhabited by the Arawak, whose legacy endures. Columbus's arrival in the late 15th century brought European, African, and Asian influences, shaping Jamaica's unique culture. The Maroons established free communities that preserved African traditions while resisting colonization. Today, Jamaica boasts nearly 3 million residents and is renowned for its vibrant culture, music, and sports. It is the birthplace of reggae and legendary artist Bob Marley, whose impact is felt worldwide. The island has also produced exceptional athletes like Usain Bolt, who holds multiple sprinting records. Jamaicans are known for their warmth and passion for life, playing a vital role in the tourism-driven economy, which contributes about 20% to the nation's GDP. History may have shaped Jamaica, but music brought it to life. Ever heard of Bob Marley? Of course you have, but there's more to reggae than just a familiar name. There's a story, a rhythm, and a spirit that pulses from Jamaica's heart. In the late 1960s, Kingston was alive with energy, and the streets were echoing with something new. Reggae was born here. Rooted in African and Caribbean traditions, reggae evolved by blending with American rhythm and blues. Born not in high-end studios, but in local neighborhoods, it voiced people's struggles, frustrations, and hopes for change. Reggae was both a call against colonial injustice and a celebration of life, unity, and love. Renowned worldwide, at the heart of this movement was Bob Marley, Jamaica's own, who brought reggae from Kingston's streets to the global stage. More than a musician, Marley was a messenger of peace, love, and unity. His powerful lyrics crossed borders and cultures, spreading a philosophy with songs like One Love and Redemption Song. But Marley wasn't alone. Artists like Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, and Burning Spear joined him, amplifying Jamaica's stories, struggles, and dreams. Reggae became a symbol of the island's resilience and hope, pulsing with its unique rhythms and messages. Today, reggae's influence is clear. Its signature skank rhythm has permeated genres like hip-hop and rock, and its message still remains, just as it did in 1960s Kingston, showcasing music's power to inspire and unite. And let's not forget that Jamaica's Reggae Sumfest offers an unforgettable experience held annually in Montego Bay. This week-long festival celebrates reggae's legacy, uniting artists and fans from around the world. Would you like to sway to the reggae beat in Jamaica? Comment yes or no below to let us know what you think. While music is the heartbeat of Jamaica, its cuisine is the soul. Jamaican food is a flavorful journey, blending influences from indigenous Arawaks, Africans, Chinese, and Indians. Every dish is a unique blend of cultures, making it a culinary adventure in itself. Let's start with Jamaica's national dish, ackee and saltfish. Brought from West Africa, ackee is a fruit that, when cooked, has the creamy scrambled egg texture, yet its taste is all its own. Paired with salted cod, this dish is beloved for breakfast, but makes appearances at any meal. Then there's jerk chicken, perhaps the most famous Jamaican dish. This iconic food is marinated in a hot, spicy blend of seasoning called jerk spice, then slow cooked over a wood fire. With each bite, you taste smoky heat and layers of spice, a flavor bomb that's hard to forget. For those looking for plant-based options, Jamaica's cuisine offers kalo stew, made with greens, vegetables, peas, and spices. This hearty stew is a perfect example of Jamaica's ability to create comfort from natural, simple ingredients. And of course, there's the street food. Stroll down any Jamaican street and you'll find patties, flaky pastries filled with spiced beef, chicken, or veggies. One bite, and you'll understand why it's a favorite grab-and-go snack for locals. Just when you think you've seen it all, Jamaica offers a fresh perspective that might just reshape your views on relationships. In a culture where gender roles are shifting, the ideal man isn't defined by income or status. Intrigued? Subscribe and hit the notification bell. This exploration of Jamaican relationship dynamics is just beginning.